this is the other CP. Oh, right. Okay, I've officially done 1,300 solves on this website, and I have successfully learned. Let's try that again. Okay, so I've successfully learned 72 algorithms, and actually more than 72 algorithms, because for a lot of the cases, I learned more than one algorithm. The two resources I used for learning ZBLL are Terry's ZBLL sheet, which is, in my opinion, the best ZBLL sheet out there, and also Juju's ZBLL sheet. So the reason I'm using both is, although Terry's ZBLL sheet does have the best algorithms for most of the cases, some of the cases, like for example this one, the alg is really short, but it's actually not fast, and that's something that can be solved if you go to Juju's ZBLL sheet, go to the same case, and the case in question is the case that's diag and is eperm and has these two blocks on the right and left. So the algs I use for this case are the first alg and the third alg plus the inverse of the third alg. And yeah, all of these are faster than Terry's alg, which is why I'm using both of these sheets. But most of the time, I do suggest that you use this one. It does have most of the best algs for each case. Another nice thing about Juju's ZBLL sheet, though, is you can track your progress. And tracking my progress leads me to the next part of this video. I did actually use a notebook to write down all my algs, and this was one of the most helpful things to help me learn ZBLL. So what I write down is the pre-AUF, which is the angle I do the alg from, the alg, and a way to recognize the alg. So for example, for the first one, solved / pure case, second one, H-perm case. Sometimes I write down if there's a block and or two. So block on BL and FR, you do back anti-soon, you back soon. So yeah, something else to note is that whenever you forget an algorithm, it's really easy to just go here in your notebook, look for the case, and how I look for the case is just look for the way to recognize it. So for example, I forget something and I just go to the case. Okay, look for the CP, so the corner permutation is U checkers, and I see that there's a block on the front right. I forget the algorithm. Oh, here's the alg. So you can just go to your book, look at the book, and then you'll review the algorithm. And this was really helpful for me to learn all these algs, because ZBL is a big alg set, and if you write them all down, it's going to be way easier to learn them. That leads me to the next part of the video, which is, of course, the Alg Trainer. Using this website is really fun, and it's also really easy to use. So for example, I want to learn ZBLL. I can automatically select every single case, or I can choose to only select one case, remove all of the cases, and just add one single algorithm. So you click the corner permutation, and you just unselect everything. You just click none and then select just one case, and if you just start, now every single time you just get only one case. Or if you want to practice, for example, these three subsets, then you can just select these three subsets and then click start, and then you'll be able to do it. Or you can just select all of them, which is the way I have it right now since I've fully learned use ZBLL, and I can just start. And okay, so what will this case be? Okay, this case is just simple. Yeah, so you know how it works now. Very easy to use. It's my favorite website now for cubing, at least. All right, so that's all I had to say in regards to my journey of learning full use ZBLL in just 12 days. It was really fun. I learned 6 cases every single day and at least 6 algorithms every single day due to AUF tricks. Sometimes I learned more because there were AUF tricks that worked really well. So yeah, stay tuned for a full ZBLL algorithm video. It will be a tutorial that shows you the cases, the algorithms, how to recognize the case, and very importantly, how to recognize and predict the AUF. That's something that's often overlooked in algorithm sets, because if you don't predict the AUF and you just know the algorithm, you'll have to pause before the end of the solve, which will take a lot of time. So yeah, this will be the first comprehensive ZBLL tutorial on YouTube because there aren't that many. Only one I can think of is Max Xiao's, and although it's decent, the Algs aren't the best, and he doesn't show you how to predict AUF, which I believe is an essential part of the video. So yeah, stay tuned. It's going to come out before next week. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.